Good morning, everybody. I'm Claire. This is Joy, one of the cool kids in the gang, of many. Today we are at the Creative Arts Academy at Ozark Christian College in Joplin, Missouri, and we've been here since Sunday. It's now Wednesday. Just, being creative and also honoring God at the same time. So it's been really, really fun, and today we are going to Crystal Bridges, which is an art museum in Arkansas, and so I'm gonna vlog the whole thing so we can remember this experience. And we have another member of the cool gang here. This is Hope. Say hello. Or just a twirl, that works too. But yeah, we've got another member of the cool gang. This is Haley. She's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
I think you mean
she's
the
really
creative
cool.
kids. Have you told them
so
about
cool.
the creative kids?
I have not. It was brought up to me that I need to clarify the official group chat of the cool gang. It's actually Creative Kids, 2 Ks, 1 Z. So I'm sure you'll see all the creative kids today, but just wanted to clarify because that's very important.
For clarification,
It's crucial to the vlog. So this is Taylor. I forget where she's from. She's around Missouri, right?
Yeah, actually right here. I'm from Joplin.
Nice.
She's from this dorm room.
Yeah, but she's another one of the creative kids. And so yeah, she'll be in the vlog too.
Yeah, come to Creative Arts.
That's right. Yeah, shameless plug. So Joy over here is very good at smelling things. So we're gonna do a segment called Hey Joy, what does it smell like in here? So Joy, what does it smell like in here?
This morning I'm getting like a dusty basement kind of feeling from this smell.
All right.
So yeah,
Neat.
we're in a dusty basement.
Yeah. Cool. So before we go any further through the video, I thought I'd explain a little bit more about what the Creative Arts Academy is. So basically it's a conference for high schoolers, incoming freshmen through graduated seniors. I am a graduated senior this year. And basically there's different tracks. So there's music tracks, visual art tracks, graphic design, photography, filmmaking. I know I'm missing some. There's an acting one where there's improv and stuff like that. It's all these like-minded people coming together to create things and learn how to incorporate the gospel into what we do create. And there's also a pretty big collaboration aspect with what goes on this week. For instance, the people in the music tracks are assigned to different bands, and so you're collaborating with people in that aspect, but also the songwriting track. There's obviously you're collaborating with people during the songwriting process, but the people in the songwriting track are recording their songs, which is collaborating with the digital audio track students. And it's also collaborating with the graphic design students as they are, I believe, creating album artwork for these songwriting track students. So it's just a fun little week-long conference that I think is very beneficial for students and is very eye-opening. And so this being my first and last year, I've already learned so much and have enjoyed it a lot, and it just makes me more excited to go in the field that I am, working to pursue. So I'm grateful for this experience, and yeah, so that's just a little bit more about what the Creative Arts Academy is. So now let's continue to the vlog. Okay, it's time for another segment of Hey Joy, what does it smell like? Hey Joy, what does it smell like?
It smells like wet metal out here. I think
Good
probably
observation.
due to the rain
It kind of does. Like
and
Yeah.
the
wet
metallic
pennies.
surfaces that we pass by. So yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joy. Okay, another member of the Creative Kids, 2Ks1Z. This is Sydney. She's from Houston, Texas. You know who else is from Houston, Texas? Beyonce Knowles Carter. Yep, that's right. Do you have anything you'd like to say, Sydney?
It's an honor to be a part of this group and to just be here and be part of your vlog.
Well, I'm honored that you said that.
Please bring
All right, another member of Creative Kids. This is Alexa. She's from Louisville, Kentucky. I'd make a Kentucky joke right now, but that would be kind of rude. So,
Hey, thanks! What's up, vlog?
any words?
Words, pineapple?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
We had a good breakfast. Got some yogurt with strawberries and granola, and then we had an awesome morning session with worship and a good little sermonette. And then we went to Sydney and I went to a songwriting elective, and then other people went to like a storytelling elective and whatever. And now we're just chilling with Scary Jesus over here in front of the library, and we're getting ready to go to the museum soon. So, okay, everybody, it's time for another segment of Hey Joy, what does it smell like? Hey Joy, what does it smell like?
It smells like air, but slightly stale. If you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I totally know what you're saying.
Like a little expired.
Yeah.
Expired air.
I got it, yeah.
The oxygen has gone bad.
Thanks, Joy.
You're welcome.
And then we were off to the museum. It's about an hour drive to Bentonville, Arkansas, where the museum is located, and it was kind of exciting for me because I had never really been to Arkansas, let alone Bentonville. And on the trip, Joy was not sitting near me, but I knew that she would have some good insight on what the bus smelled like, so I went ahead and did a Hey Joy, what does it smell like segment via text. So here's what she said it smelled like on the bus. And towards the end of the drive was really cool because I got to see rocks and water flowing from the rocks, which you don't see a lot in Indiana. So it was super interesting for me and just very neat to see. Okay, we made it to the museum. We got some food and we're getting ready to eat, and we're really excited.
Good times.
To explore and just appreciate all the different art that we're seeing. So here's where we ate our lunch. There was a pond nearby, and it was just really peaceful and such a beautiful day. Here we are inside the museum, and there's some wall art that Joy looks to be touching soon after this video, and got talked to by that security shortly after she touched the art, which you don't do. Here's a cute turtle I saw in the pond. Here is the big red lens, which is exactly what you think it would be. Pretty neat. Here's this inflatable art piece that Alexa really liked.
I like it. It's my favorite. Good job.
Thanks. I bet you thought this was a real person, but it's not. Surprise. Kinda creepy. Misdirection.
Yeah.
It is.
No, it's never mind. No, it's not.
I walked into a room and Hope was just sitting looking at this art piece, and it was really aesthetic, so I figured I had to include it in the vlog, obviously. This is a painting that was in a bunch of my history textbooks growing up, so I thought that was really cool to see it in person. These are some mirrors that were kind of cool. This is made out of shoelaces, and I didn't realize it said "We the People" until I saw it on my phone. Then we saw a really cute dog at the museum named Kai. you smell my dogs?
Oh yeah, he's got a good nose.
So pretty.
Smell my cats?
Here's a sculpture that the artist made for his mom. It looks like the thing from Super 8 or Stranger Things. It's time for another segment of Hey Joy, what does this smell like? Hey Joy, what does it smell like in here?
Like flip-flops from Walmart. Like the 98-cent Walmart flip-flop bin.
Nice! So, got back a few minutes ago, and the bus ride home was a little, disorienting. Super grateful for the bus driver and everything, and, you know, being able to go there, but he liked to pump the brakes a lot, and that was not great on my head and stomach, so I'm trying to rest, but I had coffee, so I can't really sleep, and yeah, but we're just gonna keep on trekking. Dinner's pretty soon here, so hoping that maybe some food will help me feel better, but yeah. So just finished dinner. I'm feeling a lot better than the last clip you saw, so that's good. things were rough there for a second.
There was
But-
chocolate cake.
And it was very delicious.
It was so
loved
good.
it.
And there was chicken and it was very good.
It was good stuff.
So now we're just gonna hang out before main session. Woo woo. So I just got back from community group, which is like our small group for the week. We meet every night. And that's after main session. So main session tonight was awesome. So the worship team, instead of doing, you know, your typical worship set with tracks and production and everything, they just had like 2 mics and they all sat in a semicircle on the stage, and there were a few acoustic guitars, and that was it. And we were all just there worshiping God together with that minimalistic mindset. You know, it's not all about the lights and feeling like a rock concert, and I love when we get to worship God like that. And it reminds me a lot of heaven. And you know, one of the things I think that God has been making me more aware of this week are those little heaven moments, like being aware of little glimpses of heaven that we can see here on earth. And you know, we don't deserve to see those moments at all, but it's just really cool that we serve a God that, you know, allows us to share those moments in our lives. And, you know, it inspires me to just live out my life completely and fully for Him. And so that's kind of my takeaway from today, from this week, and the relationships I've made in such a short amount of time have been very wonderful, I guess. I've never really been in a setting like this before, with all these like-minded people, and so it's just really cool for me to experience, and it just makes me excited for what's to come in the future. So thank you for watching this. I really enjoyed this week, and yeah.